Time to dust off the old game gear. I'll need the power adapter, and a game. The Game Gear can't play this. Hey everyone, it's Tim with a few quick channel updates. I took an unannounced break from my usual videos this week for a few reasons that I'll get into. But first, let's talk about what I have going on my counter. As always, I like to share my thoughts over food. Since we had Cooking Mama's interpretation of a spaghetti dish last week, I wanted to show you my favorite easy pasta meal. I'll be making the super simple tomato sauce recipe I was given by my grandmother when I moved out on my own, with some of my own tweaks. If you want to follow along at home, you'll need tomato paste, whole peeled plum tomatoes, dried basil, dried oregano, black pepper, an onion. I'll be using a white onion, a few cloves of garlic, olive oil, some sort of pasta, salt, red pepper flakes, and water. Sorry again for not uploading earlier this week. I hope I don't come off as flaky. Don't worry though, I'll make it up with jokes. I'm not plumb out of puns yet. The possibilities are endless. For example, garlic definitely doesn't suck at warding off vampires looking for their next victim. Fast or slow paced, wordplay is never out of season. If we're all finished cringing, let's create my version of a simple pasta sauce. Let's start out by finely chopping most or all of the onion, depending on its size. I'll lead with some big news. I usually don't talk much about my life outside of YouTube since it's usually not too relevant. I've switched my day job though. I'm still an engineer, but now working in a significantly different industry. Because of the shift, I won't be able to stick to my weekly video promise. Uploads will be a little sporadic while I'm balancing my schedule. Despite that, I'm still confident I can handle everything, so don't worry. Now we'll need to peel a few cloves of garlic. I'm using 6, and chop them up into small pieces, or use a press if you have one. Alright, so some more exciting news. I have a face reveal plan. Or, plans, I guess. I'll land on one soon, but whatever it is, I'd love to do it for some sort of 100,000 subscriber special. We'll also need to crush the whole peeled tomatoes. In a high-sided bowl, use a potato masher, or your hands, to smash the tomatoes. You can also buy them pre-mashed, but I prefer large chunks of tomato, and this will let you choose how fine your pieces end up. I like mine about this big. Then saute the garlic and onions in olive oil. Cook these until the onion starts to turn transparent. We should also stir this often to prevent the garlic from burning. Speaking of milestone specials, I think it'd be really cool to do another Q&A soon. A few of you really enjoyed the first one, and I think it's a lot of fun to peel back the curtain of this channel once in a while. If you have a question you'd like me to use, send it to me in a direct message on any of these platforms. Add to the sauteed mixture our crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, and about 3 cups of water. Stir until everything is combined. Next we'll need to add the salt, oregano, basil, pepper, and red pepper flakes. Feel free to adjust the red pepper to your own taste if you're trying this out for yourself. I like mine a tiny bit on the spicier side. I promised a little while back that I would look into other Cooking Mama games. I haven't given up on that plan, but also I haven't had the time to play them extensively, or figure out 3DS capture. I did receive a review copy of Cooking Mama Sweet Shop though. I love it. The failures are ridiculous. Here's one of my favorites. Now we'll cook the pasta. In a boiling pot of water, add a pinch of salt and your noodles. There isn't really a reason for me choosing rotini, I just had a bag of it laying around. This next part isn't really an update as much as it is a thanks. Thank you guys for the support and the amazing discussions that happen around my videos. I can't hop into every comment thread, but the puns, cooking tips, and chats are always great. Serve the pasta with a generous helping of sauce and enjoy. And as always, thanks for watching. It may be just because I've had it so often, but I definitely prefer this to Mama's spaghetti Neapolitan. Growing up, this sauce was always made with sugar instead of my addition of hot pepper flakes, but the sauce is already plenty sweet in my opinion. Subscribe if you want to see more cooking with Cooking Mama, and the occasional video game cookbook as I work out the kinks in my schedule. See ya!